All right, today we're going to be looking at recording yourself. How do you record yourself? This represents my whiteboard right here, this little tiny thing that I got showing up on my screen right now. It's on a different computer. That's going to be acting as my way of showing you the setup. Now, right here, my only way of telling where my document bounds are as far as video goes is this picture hanging on the wall and this beam right here. I know I can be within these two bounds and I can write stuff here, but anytime I pace out, I might clip. So what happens? Usually I have to have somebody run the camera in this case, or I need a preview of what's going on. Okay, well, let's look at that preview thing, because I know if instructors are still or trying to do this for the very first time, it's called camera shy, and it's going to get you in the fact that you're going to feel like not being yourself. There's no doubt about it. Well, here is an application called iChat. And it's down below here. I'm going to go to video, and I'm going to say preview video. Voila, I have a little preview of what's going on. Now here's my scenario. Watch what happens. When I hit record, the actual preview for Camtasia goes away. I have no idea what's going on. Whoa, where did I go? The only other thing I could see is maybe there's a little tiny monitor on my camera itself that I could turn around and look at, but it's clear across the room. So that's the bad. Okay, let's look at that again. This time I have iChat running. And I'm going to put iChat over here and hit new recording. All right, I'm just going to appear here, and I'm going to draw a character. Let's say 3 this time. Okay, 3. All right, let's page over to that. Destroy this one on timeline. And where I wrote the number 3, I want to get to that part of the video. All right, so the difference here is this one records as a separate track, this little tiny one. This one is a preview, and it's embedded in the video, and I can't change how big it is. If I go like this, right-click, scale to fit, it is now larger than the other one, and therefore it takes up the space. You notice the 3 here is actually in the right direction. Whenever you use iChat, it's going to be in the opposite or mirrored world. Okay? So you have to be wary. There's an alternative to this. If you hook a projector up to your computer, you could then take and go into Preferences under Displays. There's going to be a new tab in here, and the new tab you could say Uncheck Mirrored Monitors. And technically, you could put the preview over on the secondary monitor. That way it never records it. Because in Camtasia, under New Recording, it's going to be asking you, what do you want to do? Capture the iMac or capture whatever's on the projector? Okay. So that way you know your bounds. But the bad thing about, here's a bad thing about doing that. If I have this over on my actual projector being projected up somewhere else in the room, I'm going to have the tendency to look at it. And then you're going to be kind of weird in your video because you're looking at a projector that nobody sees with you on it rather than the camera itself. So you have to kind of make eye contact with the camera. But this is a good alternative for people that still have to be in front of their classroom to teach and want to do video. Now in the next video, what I want to do is kind of dispel this theory about you having to be in front of the classroom on a whiteboard. What fancy equipment do you have in your hand if you're using this technology? A marker? Come on, it's 2011. So we'll look at an alternative and how that works, and we'll see practical application of using the preview window along the way. All right, that's in the next video.